Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Neferititi, and I wanted to talk to you today about numerology in the fifth dimension. Now, most of you watching this video know what numerology is, but I think as we are ascending, as we are evolving and coming into contact with higher frequencies, more dimensions, numerology is taking on a different meaning. Now, I always thought in the past that numerology had to do a lot with your birthday, what the day of the week was, what's going on with the current date, etc. But since I have been ascending and I have been evolving, I have been seeing and experiencing different levels of meaning and perception when it comes to numbers and frequencies. I'm sure a lot of you have been seeing the number frequencies, especially as you have been ascending 1111, 1212, 444, 333, etc., 222. Now, I started seeing number frequencies, combinations of number frequencies in 2011. I actually did a meditation, and I can't even find the meditation anymore, but after I did that meditation, I started seeing so many number frequencies that I couldn't ignore it. And I started to look them up. And initially, I was looking at the angel number meaning. Specifically, I follow Joan Wamsley, Sacred Scribes. And then there's other ones, angelnumbers.com, Trusted Psychic Mediums. There's lots of sunsigns.org. There's a lot of different sites out there that give interpretations for these combinations that we're seeing. I've, like I said, been seeing these number frequencies consistently over the past, almost 10 years now. And different ones show up at different times depending on what's going on in my life. So, for example, as I'm going through major life changes, I'll see a lot of 555, or I'll see a lot of 222, which means, stay balanced and trust in divine timing. 555 means that we're going through major life changes and to go with the flow. But in recent years, I've been seeing a lot of number frequencies that are different from the standard ones. Like, for example, 1212. Well, I mentioned that. But for me, like number 75 means that I am getting distracted and that I need to follow my own path, follow my own lead, and don't be deterred or swayed. Whenever I see the number 86 in frequency, that means that I am trying to be too attached to a material item, and I need to probably sell something or declutter in general. And these are all meanings that I've gotten off of these various websites. I listen to Aluna Ash and other higher frequency human beings, and they talk about numbers as well. Angel numbers is the term that they use sometimes, but these numbers actually mean a lot more, okay? They're actually connected to parts of our brain, parts of our spirituality, if you will, that are being triggered and upgraded by these numbers, because as we know, number frequencies govern our universe. You have to excuse me, my son is right here and he wants something to drink. But I wanted to make sure that I got this video out because I've been seeing a lot of numbers lately, especially as these energies have ramped up here in December, and we're going to see a continuing increase, a rise in the vibrational frequency of the earth and of other people as we go into January and into 2019, 2020, as we are all being called to ascend, especially us light workers and way shores. So I have been really seeing a lot of number frequencies on the clocks. I've even been getting number frequencies in my head as I wake up in the morning. You know, that twilight period where you're not exactly awake, not exactly asleep. I'll get a number. I always get numbers during meditation every single day. I meditate every single day. I have to at this point in order to keep myself emotionally and mentally balanced and stable. If I miss even one day of meditation, I can feel the difference. So pay attention to these numbers, especially the ones that are showing up repeatedly that are outside of the normal number frequencies. Because I think as light workers, as all of us that are ascending or on that level to be able to perceive these frequencies, we're all kind of seeing the 11, 11, 12, 12, 5, 5, 5, etc. But start to pay attention to those personal numbers that show up for you. Like for me, like 75, for example. It's funny because 333 has always been my favorite number. That was my pager code. If you're old enough to have had a pager back in the day, that was my little pager code. But I remember even at 4 and 5 years old, writing the number 333, 333, which now I know that means that I've been surrounded by the ascended masters and angels. Particularly 444 is the angel number, that the archangels are surrounding you. And I see these numbers all the time, like it's commonplace. But pay attention to those number sequences that repeat themselves in your reality that are specific to you, and look them up and know that they are angel numbers, but they're also triggering parts of your awareness, okay, or parts of your etheric body, your spiritual higher self to grow, to ascend, to awaken. Okay, so it's really, really exciting. So I'm going to actually be offering numerology in this particular sense in my coaching practice, because I do see numbers for other people as well. It's been something that I have kind of kept under wraps because I didn't really understand it. But as I'm starting to talk to people and tell them, you know, I see these numbers around you and this is what it means, it's really resonating with people. And so that's something that I want to start to offer in my coaching practice. So I'm going to put that together as I'm putting all of this together. As many of us are putting things together that are being called to our light worker duties, we're still kind of piecing it together, what we're offering to people, how we're going to help people. And I know that numerology is one of the things that I'm going to be adding. So pay attention to the numbers, write them down, keep a journal, look up their meanings, but then also know that there's a deeper meaning to each number, that it's triggering a part of you to awaken. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and a Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and namaste.